Hello everybody, it's day 30 today. We are nearly at the end of our Gummiapan advent calendar and I've thoroughly enjoyed doing it. I hope you've thoroughly enjoyed watching what was coming. So today it's this fabulous octopus holding its cake, birthday cake. So I've went ahead and I've cut it out several times already. So what I thought I'd do is I've got a base card of silk and weave, linen silk and weave, and it's 5.5 squared, and then I've got this multi-mixed media card from Lavinia, which is 5 squared, 5 inches squared. And I've got my little scoosher here, or smoocher, whatever you want to call it. So I'll pop this to the side just now, and I've got some, I didn't get the inks actually, I was going to use. So what I thought was, I'll just show you the die cut first, is there's the octopus. I've cut him out twice. I thought I'd stack them, and the cake, which just goes on the top here, like so. I mean, I could do 2 separate octopus with 2 cakes as well, that's an idea. But at the moment I'm thinking I'll stack them. So I'm going to colour them in with alcohol pens. But I thought I'd make a background with some water and some oxides when I find my water, and I do have oxides, but I'll need to get up to reach for them now because I didn't bring them down before I started the video, which was a bit daft of me. So I've got a little bit of spray water. I've got my mat. I don't have my heat tool because it should dry quite quickly. So I'm just going to retrieve some bluey colours, I think. So let's see, what should I go for? Got Salty Ocean, I think. For Uncharted Mariner and one more, I think. Let's see what we could do. Should have had these out, but never. Where is it? Where's my most favourite colour? Savage Patina. I can't see it. It's there somewhere. Oh, here we go. So I've got Savage Patina. That's my most favourite colour. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pop this one on, a little bit there, probably not very much, a little bit of Salty Ocean, and a little bit of Savage Patina. Hopefully you can see those 3. And then let's put the lid on this one as well, or I'll forget. And then I'm just going to, I'll just move this out the way just now. I'm just going to squirt these like that, and then I'm just going to kind of mix them a bit together and just put a few wee dabs. So you're not actually seeing particular colours, well, maybe a bit there. Might put a wee bit around the top as well. Just wondering if I should just cover it all. I think I will. Just going to cover it all. I was going to keep it quite hardly any, but I've changed my mind. So just a kind of smooshed background like that. So I've got my cloth here, so I'm just going to wipe this. This is really easy to make. It's just a piece of kitchen paper wrapped up in some plastic and then tied at the top with a bit of low tack tape. Really, that's all I've done. There is a video that I make one in. I can't remember what one it is at all. If I find it, I'll look for it and I'll add it into the top of this video. I'm just going to pull that back a bit because I don't want it to be too in your face. Well, that's a wee bit better. So we'll pop that over there, just up there to dry for a minute. And then we'll concentrate on colouring him in. So I've got an old piece of card here that I've been using for colouring in. So I thought what I would do him a sort of orange colour. So I've got various oranges here. That is very vibrant. This one is fluorescent orange, which I'm not sure I'll be using. There's French vermilion, which is darker. I might use that one. Not using that one. There is orange just on its own. So I think maybe I'll use those two because I think the fluorescent's far too bright. So yes, let's do that first. So let's get I'll do one just now. I think actually I might turn it round, do it this way. I know you're not going to see it that well because it's on white, and we've got white. It's obviously white to start off with. So this is the probably lighter colour than that one. No, that's that's the which is darkest. Let's just go for this. So that's French vermilion YR892 and orange YR792. That's the colours I'm using for this. So let's see. So what did I say? That was the. Let's see. That's slightly lighter than that, is it not? It's hard to tell. Right, we'll just go for it anyway. So I'm just going to go round all the edges and up the sort of middle area here. And just going over again all these little embossed areas where I think there might be some shadow. I mean, I am not a colourist. I mean, I can colour, but my colouring skills for blending and stuff, I need more practice, but I think it's okay what I manage to produce. It's not like some of the people that do it, but just keep practicing, I suppose, and hoping to get a bit better at it. After all, there's no necessarily right or wrong way really to do it, I wouldn't say. So just going round sort of there, and it doesn't so much matter. I know it looks a bit of a mess, but it's going to get coloured with another colour, so we won't really see that as much. Really, I wouldn't have thought anyway. So yeah, I think probably there. Let me think. Might into these bits as well. Right, so let's just go over the top with this one. I'm going to use the thicker end for it. And that should just give it a little bit of shading. I'll go over the eyes with a different pen. So I think that's quite okay shading wise. There's a wee bit there I've lost over there. So that would sit on like that. Might do some stamping on top. I think I'll just do it once. So what I want to do is probably just colour him in underneath this colour, just in case we do. We're not going to chop anything off, but just as an extra layer, because sometimes it's quite nice just to have that extra layer as well. Right, so that will just go on top of there, and then we can think about the cake and also some other pieces. So we've got 2 cakes, which we could actually make it a double-decker cake if I wanted. You could be balancing 2 cakes on each. Let's just do the cakes just now. So I'm just going to go in with the red and be very careful. It's very hard not to get that over the rest of it. Let's do 2 cakes. We'll do 2, and if it doesn't look right, we can just stack them on top of each other. So we're going to do a sort of, this is a pastel peach E494 if you were interested. And I'm just going to do the cake base colour. And the same with this one. So we could be juggling. Could have a few cakes on top of his legs, couldn't we? So let's just... There we go. And we can put some very pale icing. Let's see, what will we go with? It's quite pale. Or will we just leave it with white? What's that sort of? Yeah, let's just do a bit of shading so it looks like it's sort of white icing on the top. But we can do a few bits of shading there, and let's do the candles. Let's do the candles. Do some yellow for the very tops of the candles, the wick, or the flame even. And I think I'll leave it like that just now. So let's bring this back in. And let's bring the card base back in as well. So we need to pop him together and then do a few wee bits on him, just so that we can see he's an octopus. So there's a couple of bits here I need to poke out the back. So let's just get rid of those. That's it. Yep. They can just go on like that, and that can sit on somehow. So let's just pop him together. So let's just get the, excuse me, the tweezers. So, come on, glue. Just give it a few seconds just to come down into the nozzle. Come on. Let's just check it's clear. Yeah, it was on its way down, I think. Let's just give it a few seconds just to come down. Here it comes. There we go. That's fine. So just popping that onto there, like so, and then I'll just pop it on top of him, like that. Just line it up before it stick it completely down. That's fine. So on there. Now the cake. I'm thinking you could hold one cake there. Oh, one cake there, maybe. Just on his one there. One there, or should we just make it? I don't know. Right, let's, first things first, let's pop this onto the base. Oh, drinks. I mean, there's lots of stuff you could do with this. I do have other Gummiapan seaweed and things, but I didn't get them out because I just thought I would do this as is. But there's lots of different things you could even do with it. You know, you could cut them out a few times and have a couple of them with their birthday cakes. Absolutely anything. This is just because it's the video and I don't want the video to go on for too long. So I tend to just do something quite simple. So before this clogs up again, and I'll put the pin in, I'm conscious of that clogging up because it's such a fine, and I'll pop that on its side. So I've got a, now I thought, I do have one, sure I thought on the table. Oh dear. Where did I see that pen? Oh, I don't know. I do have a Uniball pen, but I'm not sure. I did see it a minute ago. As to where I saw it is the question. Right, maybe I can add a few bits of the, with a white gel pen as well. Actually. So what I think, I might just add a few wee bits to these dots with white gel pen. I'll put white in the centre for his eyes. And I'm just following some of these wee dots round with this white Sakura gel pen. Go. Let me think. What did I have? I definitely had that pen. I saw it. I saw it. I may have to find it. I don't see it here. I did definitely have one though. Very annoying. Right, I'm going to go and find it and then come back. Right, I couldn't find my pen, but what I did find was some googly eyes. So I thought I'd put some googly eyes on them instead. So let's just add these. Now I think they've got double-sided on them, but I'm just going to glue them down because I don't really want them to come off. So I'm just going to put a bit of glue on there and then pop that on because it's quite fun to have a bit of googly eyes. They are quite big googly eyes, but I can't find smaller ones, so I was just going to have big googly eyes. Now where did that go? Where did that go to? Is it going in? No. Oh, there. So let's just pop this other one on, just on here, and then we can finish up. I just thought it might be a bit fun putting some googly eyes onto him. Or her, whatever. There we go. So let's get this now on the card front. I think I will just have the 2 cakes on it. So let's just pop them at a slight jaunty angle. Like that. Just hold them for a few seconds. There we go. And then I think we're going to have him having a cake here. So just pop this one on. Here, so you can have that on there. Just like that. And then there's a wee bit of glue, but it should dry clear, that glue. And then this one on at the other side. And he is a bit lost in that kind of background, unfortunately. So I'm thinking about something. So that looks cool, I think. He's not too bad, actually. He is a bit lost in that background, but not too bad. So what I'm now thinking is put these googly eyes away. I don't think there's anything I can really add to use as like bubbles, or I mean there might be a few. Let's see. These are quite big. Oh, they're too big. Way too big. You could add some of these. Not sure. No, I don't want to do that. I'm just going to add a birthday wish on the bottom. So, let me see. I've still got this on the table on your special day. So I could just have that on the bottom on a piece of the silken weave. So I could just, that would fit on there. So I'm just going to get this Memento Teal Zeal one. I'm just going to dig that up. I could just put it straight onto the card, right enough. But like that. But I think I'm going to do it onto here. So let's just put that on. Like that. See what it's like. Yeah, that's okay. And then I'll just chop that off and pop it onto scissors. Chop that off and just, so I could either have it there or just, right, let's chop it down a bit and see first. I think I might try and do this, so cutting into there and into the edge like that. Yeah, and let's just pop it onto foam pads. Foam pad, I should have popped him probably onto foam tape. That's probably too long, surely. Yep. I could easily chop it off. Oh. Don't use that bit. Let's just cut another piece. go. So just pop this on. Bring it down a bit for you. And I think I'll just do it. There, and that's it. So, thank you so much for watching day 30 of the Gummiapan Advent Calendar. And here's my card. Googly-eyed octopus. Thanks so much, and I'll be back with day 31. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and also share as much as possible. Thanks so much.